Hello there, boys and girls. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Mending Munich. Now, a little bit different episode today. We aren't going to have any gameplay. We're going to go through the transfers that we've done, both in and out. We were on the transfer deadline day as well. Plus, we've got the group stage, a draw for the Champions League, not the Europa League, the Champions League this season. We're going to go through the season preview and all that other jazz as well. But no gameplay today. We're going to go through a little bit of behind the scenes stuff today. So let's start with transfer deadline day. No, actually, let's start with the season preview. So the season preview, they see us in 7th with the changes that we've made to the squad, and we'll go through that in just a second. 25-1 to win the league to retain our title, but I know that a lot of the clubs above us have really gone in this window and really strengthened across the board. Bayern Munich, as big spenders, 74 million in and out. So yeah, just shows you exactly where everybody is with regards to trying to topple us this season. But 7th is the highest position that have got us in, and say 25-1 isn't too bad. We are going to go through the ins and outs now. Very, very exciting. On transfer deadline day, I have got one deal still left to do if it goes through. If not, I won't tell you about it. But these are the ins and these are the outs so far. So as you can see, lots of players out, lots of players on loan. Most of them are youngsters that just need game time. They're not going to get into the squad at the minute, but just need game time. So first big transfer out was Luka Ilic to Huddersfield for 7.5 million. I think favourites had to go out the window here this summer, and we needed a little bit more for them from the middle of midfield. So we've gutted it, really. 3 of our 4 starters last season, or the last couple of years, have gone out. Luka Ilic being that one. 7.5 million to Huddersfield, gone to the Premier League, and he will do fantastically well there. And as you can see, he's already dropped down to 60 on the scouting rate. So all in all, not a bad deal for us. Christian Bielik, he's gone to Bristol City for 6.5 million. Again, couldn't really kind of keep favourites and have any kind of nostalgia feelings for any of these players, because they needed to go. We needed to strengthen in the areas, and I brought in an absolute corker of a free transfer. But Christian Bielik out to Bristol City for 6.5 million. Loic Goujon, I would probably say one of the best signings I've ever made on Football Manager. He was awesome for us up until these last year or so, because he wasn't playing that much football. But for 57k, when we needed him in the 3rd division, he was an absolute rock in the 3rd division, and say to get a couple of million quid for him, absolute profit. And he's gone over to Rangers for that money. Egbo, right back, gone out now to Frankfurt for just under £1 million. And yeah, he was a good servant for us as well, was Mandela Egbo. Again, had him on loan initially, and then we had him on loan for a couple of years, and then we bought him on a free transfer, and he's been brilliant for us. But last year, Strangle really set down that right back spot. But we have bought in a new right back as well. But Mandela Egbo out to Frankfurt, who are actually in the Bundesliga this season. They got promoted. Luca Kilian gone to England to Reading for £725,000. Loves Luca here. He plays better than what his attributes really show, to be fair, because I would put him in ahead of Bielik. Bielik actually should be better with his attributes, but actually he was a phenomenal little player for us. Had him on loan for our first season in the Bundesliga Zwei, and that was absolutely phenomenal, 7.05, and then we got him back a couple of years later. But again, profit on that sale, £500,000. So Luca Kilian has gone out, and then the other Ilic brother, Ivan Ilic, I brought him in because we were really lacking in the middle of midfield early on last season, so he was always going to be a stopgap. He's gone out now, and he's gone to, I think it's a Serbian side, and again, £675,000, all profit. Only played 7 times for us last season, but when he came in, he did a decent enough job. And again, lots of loans out. Most notable one is Alejandro Marquez. He's gone out to Levante. I just wanted to get game time, because I think he's got all the potential in the world. He just needs game time and scoring goals, and he's in the 2nd division, or Segunda division in Spain, and hopefully him and Levante will score goals and play good football. Now the ins, and as I said, I've got one in the process as well, and hopefully that will come through on the transfer deadline day. First one, Nacho Quintana. He is a central midfielder from Atletico Madrid, and we got an absolute steal for him. Look at the attributes on the man. I needed more 16s and 17s. I needed more green on the attributes, and this is one of the men that are going to come in and do a great job for us. 16 technique, determination, decision making, great physicals on the boy, really good passing, vision and work rate as well. We got him for 8.25 million. Absolute steal. We had a really good season out in Levante on loan for 6.69 average rating, and he's already worth 21 million quid. So this boy has got bags of potential. Nacho Quintana is in the van. He's out at the minute with an injury, but he's been phenomenal in pre-season. Next one is a returning man. Callum Hudson-Odoi is here, but this time on a permanent deal. Yeah, Chelsea let him go. It's very rare that Chelsea do that in any kind of save with FM. But again, we picked him up relatively cheap. 5.75 million for Callum Hudson-Odoi, and he had a wicked season for us last year. 7.05, he came in and filled in gaps when we needed him to. 16 appearances in the league, 2 goals, 4 assists and 1 player of the match at 7.05. Really, really good, and he started this season even better. 1 appearance, 2 goals, 1 player of the match and an 8.8 in the appearance there. So really, really good attacking winger that we want. He can play anywhere along that kind of front three, so he can even play up front as well. But all in all, Callum Hudson-Odoi, he knows the team, he knows the squad, he knows how I want to play, and it was a no-brainer for me, really, to be fair. We then bring in another midfielder, Eddie Mario from Brazil. We bought him in for 9.5 million. He is a wonder kid. He's now worth 25 million pounds, and I cannot wait for this boy to get going and start playing some fantastic football. 15 passing, 15 technique, good vision, good work rate, good physicals in the acceleration and balance areas. Really good mentals as well in the anticipation, the composure, the decision making. Good first touch, good dribbling. He can play further forward if we needed him to, but boy oh boy, he has got... We've absolutely stepped up a league with the central midfield department this season with just those 2 signings, and I've also got another signing as well. And next one is Clayton from, again, a Brazilian side. £4 million we bought him from Grêmio, and again, good up-and-coming centre-back. Heading needs a little bit of work, but he is 6'1", so not too bad. Great mentals on a boy who's only 19 years old. Really good physicals as well, and 3-star current ability up to a 5-star potential ability, and he is going to be he's just going to dip in and out of the side, to be brutally honest. Next one is Kai Jana Hoover from Liverpool. He was on the transfer list for £925,000. We brought him in as a right back to Strangle. Him and Strangle be in rotation because Strangle dips in and out of a season with regards to his form and stuff, so he will be a brilliant backup. Crossing and dribbling need a little bit of work, but working on that in the training. But the rest of his attributes are absolutely phenomenal. Great physically as a 21-year-old, really good mentally as well. And yeah, I'm looking forward to what Kai Jana can do. 3-star current, 5-star potential. We've got a lot of potential in this squad going forward. Now for my freebie, bought him in on a free transfer from Valencia. Diakabe on a free transfer, and yeah, he's just a mountain of a man. I wanted a ball-playing defender at the back to help us go from back to front pretty quickly, and this is the man that can do that. Good heading, good marking, good tackling, which is what you want in a central defender. Also, he's got great passing, good positioning, good work rate, good teamwork, great physicals, great mentals. Yeah, him alongside Carter Vickers or even someone like Velasquez or Clayton would be brilliant. Diakabe is going to be the man and the wall of our defence. As I say, stepping up in the midfield, we're also stepping up in central defence with this signing as well. And then finally, we've brought in Fran on a free transfer again from Valencia, and Fran is in the van. Hey, rhymed. 17 finishing, 16 first touch, great composure, good physicals, off the ball's good, work rate's 12, techniques 14, passing's 11. So link-up play might be a little bit stop-start, but hopefully he'll get better as the season goes on. As a complete forward as well, all the attributes in the right areas. And say got him on a free, I got him for £1 million, not a free transfer, I got him for £1 million from Valencia. And yeah, really, really good fit for us as well. So this is the squad. The other midfielder we've got here is Sergio Rios. He went out on loan second half of last year, played really well at Stuttgart, and now he's going to be a fixture in the first team. We've still got people like Dominic Lenz here, Weston McKennie, DeMarco, Strangle, Raddy, Tahavi, Bunk, Tammy Abraham. They're all here still. journey. So yeah, that is the squad. How do you think we've done? Leave a comment in the comment section down below. I think we are well and truly ready to face a Champions League group, and we will find out who is in our draw in the next few minutes, because it's on the same day as transfer deadline day. So anything that comes up, you'll be the first to know. So the deal that I was planning to try and do hasn't gone through. It's fallen through, unfortunately, but doesn't matter. I think I'm very, very happy with the squad. As I said, comment in the comment section down below. See how you think we've done in the transfer market this far. I say I'm pretty much done and dusted now. That was the only last deal that if we could sneak it through, I'd be very happy with. But actually, well and truly happy with the squad. Now let's do this Champions League group stage draw. We are one of the first seeds because we won the league, which is good, because if we're in pot 4, pot 3, we're going to have a tough time. I think we're going to have a tough time of it anyway, because the Champions League is the top billing. We're in Group H, and there's some big teams there as well. So let's see who we get. Barca, City, Arsenal, Leipzig, United, Madrid. Wow. Ties, Porto, Paris Saint-Germain, Atleti, Liverpool, Juve, Benfica, Monaco. So we're going to get Inter Milan. Not too bad, actually, to be fair. Inter and Italian teams in general in FM aren't the strongest. So Inter Milan, a really good draw for us. So Milan, Lyon will go into Group B. Galatasaray will Group C. Oh, that's a tough group. Actually, first two aren't too easy. Leverkusen go into Group D with Porto and Paris Saint-Germain. Ajax, Madrid, Liverpool, Spartak, Juventus and Benfica. And we can either get Dinamo Kiev or Atleti Bilbao. Now, FM usually knows how I've played or who I've played. For some reason, it understands what teams I've had a save with. So I'll probably get Bilbao. Here we go. Who are we going to get? We are going to get Atleti. Wow, okay. That's a big game for me anyway. The off the woodwork derby there between Munich and Bilbao. Two teams that I've taken part of. So fourth seeds. Let's see who we're going to get the final group. Wolfsburg go into Group E. Whew, that's a tough group for them. We can't get Hamburg, so we're either going to get Young Boys or Ghent. So either a Belgian or a Swiss team. And we are going to get the Swiss team, Young Boys. So actually, not too bad a Champions League draw. I thought it was going to be harder than that. Bilbao are going to be a tough team. Inter a tough team. But actually, Young Boys get 6 points from those two teams. Get 6 points from those two games, sorry. Should see us there or thereabouts. So yeah, not too shabby at all. We have played a game. I've played a couple of games since the start of the season. We played Bayern in the Super Cup because we won the league and they won the Deutsche Pokal, but beaten 2-1. Quintana and Hudson-Odoi with the goals. They got one back in the 92nd minute, and that's when Cherney got injured. So good 2-1 win. I think we seem to have the beating of Bayern at the minute. And then if you aren't on my Twitter or my Facebook, links are in above or below me somewhere. I posted a picture of this. We haven't beaten a side like this ever in a competitive match, and we went out and beat Krop 12-0 in the German Cup first round. And as you can see here, loads of scorers. Frangen with a brace, Bunk with a brace, Rios with a brace, and the rest are individual scorers, plus an own goal thrown in there as well. But all in all, phenomenal result for us. But we have a big tie in the second round. That's Bayern away to go to the Allianz in that one. And we played our first league game as well. Hertha Berlin came to the new stadium and we beat them 2-1. Hudson-Odoi with 2 goals and Dennis with a goal for Hertha Berlin. All in all, the start of the season, the transfer window, the pre-season has gone fantastic. That's what the board want. They want us to qualify for the Champions League this season. They want us to reach the group stage in the Champions League, which we already are. So hopefully we can do better than that. They want us to reach the quarter-final in the German Cup, which is going to be very, very tough because we're getting Bayern in the second round. But all in all, very, very happy with how this pre-season has gone so far, and I can't wait to go any further. We are going to be back and we are going to do Inter and Dortmund. Inter in the Champions League, Dortmund in the league. And yeah, can't wait. Tomorrow, 5:30, that's when it will be. But that's it for this episode. Hope you've liked it. Hope you like the difference in this video. So just kind of changing it up a little bit. No gameplay, but just talking you through the things going on in the background. But we're going to be back tomorrow. Inter and Dortmund. Inter in the Champions League, Dortmund in the league. And yeah, can't wait to get stuck in to this season. First season in the Champions League. And yeah, it's going to be a very, very big one. But that's it for this episode. If you have enjoyed it, please do drop a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and you don't want to miss out on any content. Remember, tick the little bell icon so you're notified every time a video goes live. And until tomorrow when you bring you Inter and Dortmund, I'll see you soon.